If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
Kosei Arima is a piano prodigy who has won many awards due to his precision, timing, and ability to switch between tempos easily, earning him the moniker, the human metronome. He achieved so much because he was meticulously taught by his terminally ill mother, Saki, who was abusive and demanding. When, as a 7-year-old, she slapped him after a victory that she deemed unwarranted, he declared his refusal to play the piano ever again and wished that she died. Indeed, Saki died the following day. This caused Kosei to experience a mental breakdown during a recital, making him unable to hear sounds from the piano. Since then, Kosei quit playing piano in public. Single quote. 10 years later, in April, Kosei is invited by his childhood friends Tsubaki Sawabe and Ryota Watari to go on a double date with them and Kaori Miyazono, whom Tsubaki says is attracted to Watari. Kaori, as it turns out, is a bubbly children-loving violinist. She plays the violin in an unorthodox manner, refusing to follow the cues and instead creating her own flow that nevertheless impresses the audience. One of her competitions requires a pianist to accompany her, so Kaori forces Kosei to come out of retirement and accompany her. During the competition, Kosei experiences a breakdown again, but Kaori encourages him to restart the recital, despite the fact that it will disqualify her. He succeeds, and while Kaori is disqualified, the organizers invited her to play at a gala concert. For the gala, Kaori picks Love's Sorrow, a piece that Saki used to play as a lullaby for her son. Kosei is initially hesitant, but his mother's pianist friend, Hiroko Setu, tells him that it would be a good chance to prove to his mother what a pianist he has become. Quote, during the concert, Kaori is unexpectedly hospitalized, so Kosei plays the piece as a piano solo. Kaori is later discharged and, as a punishment for not visiting her in the hospital, forces Kosei to be Watari's substitute for a date the two had planned. The two visit the school that night, where Kaori reveals that she had lied about the date, as she is still hospitalized but does not want her illness to make her helpless. When she faints, Kosei takes her to the hospital but otherwise is unable to say anything else. Watari correctly deduces that Kosei is in love with Kaori and encourages him to meet and confess to her. Meanwhile, Tsubaki anguishedly declares her own love for Kosei and reveals that she agreed to introduce Kaori because she hoped that would make Kosei turn to her. Afterwards, Kosei confesses to Kaori as the two share a meal on the hospital rooftop. He also tells her that he will join a piano competition for the first time in 10 years. Hearing that he wishes to play music with her again, Kaori decides to undergo a risky surgery scheduled on the day of Kosei's contest. During the competition, Kosei is aided by an apparition of Kaori playing violin alongside him. Single quote. In spring of the following year, Kosei opens a letter written by Kaori, who did not survive the surgery. He learns that Kaori had been admiring him since they were young children and had decided to study violin so she could someday play music with him. When she learned that her illness was terminal, she transformed her image and personality drastically so as to avoid having regrets. She also requests him to apologize to Tsubaki and Watari in her place. She told him that she had loved him all this time and not Watari. which was her lie in April. Single quote.